Okay, this is our next book. It's called Merry Christmas, Curious George. We have to see how this is going to play out. This is George. He lived with his friend, the man with the yellow hat. He was a good little monkey and always very, very curious. Today, George is visiting the Christmas tree farm. You can help me pick out the perfect tree for our home, his friend told him. Keep close to me while we look. George promised to be good, but little monkeys sometimes often forget. That happen to you sometimes? The Christmas tree farm had more trees than George had ever seen before in his life. He found a very nice one right away, but then another one caught his eye, and then one more, and then another one. And George was curious, how many Christmas trees could there be? Let's see all these trees. See all those Christmas trees? Yeah. This part is not working so well. So I'm going to tell the story. And maybe I have. Whoa! Big boy. I didn't know you had another one of those in you. Are you trying to help me tell the story? Trying to help Gigi tell the story? Okay, boys and girls. Gotta get DW Willie mouth cleaned up. Yep. All right. Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? You ready? You ready again for the story? Let's try it again. Let's try it again, love. Let's try it again. All right, lovely. That's what Gigi calls him. Lovely. He's my lovely. Let's see. How many Christmas trees? George could not resist climbing up the tallest tree and get a better view. He looked for the man with the yellow hat, but his friend was nowhere in sight. Two men tromped into the clearing. There's our tree, one man told the other. Then the man cut down the tree and loaded it into the trunk. Oh my. I so wish you all can see this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll take pictures and send them to you all, because you will like it better, I believe. Let's see. Let me finish reading the story. So you put it in the trunk of the truck. George held on tightly. He saw the man with the yellow hat as the truck drove away. Bump, bump. But the truck was going too fast. George could not jump off. He was scared, but still he was a little curious. That's not going to be you, is it, GW? Is that you, Ian? What about you, Jaquarius? Soon the truck stopped in front of the hospital. George peeked out of the branches as the men carried the tree inside. The hospital was a very, very busy place. As George jumped out of the tree, there was lots to see and lots to do. He looked at some interesting pictures at the hospital. He found a jacket and he tried the jacket on. He played on the trampoline. He went for a ride on a speedy little cart. What fun did he have? Then George spotted something very interesting. His tree. George knew that Christmas tree was supposed to have tinsels and twinkling lights and shining ornaments like your beautiful Christmas tree. Wow. You all did such a wonderful job. It's absolutely beautiful. George thought, and he thought, and then guess what? He had an idea. I think we got one that's going to sleep. I guess it's about your nap time too, isn't it, boys and girls? A nurse arrived, and what did she see? A monkey. He was making a big mess. A group of children crowded around the nurse. They were all patient at the hospital. Even though it was almost Christmas, the children was not smiling. They were not looking happy. Come along, the nurse said, picking George up. I better get you out of here before you ruin something else. A girl with a cast stared at George's tree. Suddenly she giggled. Look, she said, it's my X-ray on the tree. A boy laughed, and there's a balloon from my room. All the children started chattering and laughing as though they looked at George's funny decoration to wonder. It might be cute. What you thinking, man? What you thinking? That X-rays generally do not go on Christmas trees? Let's see. Can it stay for the party? A boy asked the nurse. We don't mind about the gifts. It will be a lot of fun for him to stay. Please let him stay. It will be so much fun. Please. The other children chimed in. And when she saw how happy the children looked, the nurse looked happier too, because the children were sad before George came. And now they're all happy. They're all happy, DW. And clean your mouth, love. Oh, he had such a big old burp. Let's try another way. Let's take a station identification break. Oh, we gotta hurry. We're almost at 10 minutes. George was happy to help. The children helped too. Some of them returned George's decoration, while others handed George the real ornaments. He scampered up and down, stringing lights and hanging tinsels, being like a monkey. He was good at that sort of thing, and he was also good at making the children laugh. When the tree was finished, George helped open the gifts. He was having such a good time that he completely forgot, and he was lost until the man with the yellow hat hurried into the room. There you are, George, he cried. I followed that truck all the way here. George was very happy to be reunited with his friend in the yellow hat. The nurse invited them both to stay for milk and cookies. Ho, 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 ho. Did someone mention milk and cookies? A man in a red suit walked into the room. Turn my page. With his belly jiggling. He was holding a beautiful golden star. George's eyes widened. It was Santa Claus. Who would like to put the star on top of the tree? Santa asked. George. The children cried all at once. Let George do it. George scurried up the tree. One last time, he put a golden star in place very, very carefully. Merry Christmas, George. Merry Christmas, boys and girls. The end. See you next time.